Spinal cord has two enlargements, one at the cervical region forming brachial plexus and other at the lumbosacral region forming the lumbosacral plexus. Particularly the gray matter is increased because of maximal neuronal input and output to the upper limb and lower limb. The brachial plexus supplies the upper limb, lumbosacral plexus supplies the lower limb. Let's talk about the brachial plexus, which extends from C5 to T1. So as we all know, we read brachial plexus under these headings. You can use this mnemonic to remember the headings. Run to drink cold beer. Roots, trunks, divisions, cords and branches. So the roots C5 to T1, C5 and C6 forms the upper trunk, C7 alone middle trunk, C8 and T1 forms the lower trunk. Each trunk further divides into anterior and posterior division. Now join all the posterior division and this forms the posterior cord. The left out anterior division of upper trunk, anterior division of middle trunk forms lateral cord. The left one, that is anterior division of lower trunk, forms the medial cord. LML is the mnemonic for the lateral cord, lateral pectoral nerve, musculocutaneous nerve, lateral root of median nerve. These are the branches of lateral cord. For the medial cord, we have 5 branches, 4 M and 1 U. Go back to the branches of lateral cord: lateral pectoral nerve, lateral root of median nerve. So here we have medial pectoral nerve, medial root of median nerve. What is the other branch from the lateral cord? It is musculocutaneous nerve. So here we have 2 cutaneous nerve, medial cutaneous nerve of arm, medial cutaneous nerve of forearm, and U stands for ulnar nerve. For the posterior cord, the mnemonic is ulnar, U-L-N-A-R. U stands for upper subscapular nerve, L stands for lower subscapular nerve, N is nerve to latissimus dorsi, A stands for axillary nerve, and R stands for radial nerve. This nerve to latissimus dorsi is otherwise called thoracodorsal nerve. From the upper trunk, we have 2 more branches. One is suprascapular nerve. Note we have subscapular nerve from the posterior cord, suprascapular nerve from the upper trunk. Another branch is nerve to subclavius. What are the branches from the roots? C5. From C5 we have a nerve called dorsal scapular nerve, otherwise called nerve to rhomboidus, which supplies rhomboidus minor and rhomboidus major. C5, C6, C7 joins to form nerve to serratus anterior, otherwise called long thoracic nerve of Bell. So these 6 nerve points joints to form a point called Erb's point. Any lesion in the upper trunk leads to Erb's Duchenne palsy. This is mainly because of severe traction during labor, which results in policeman's tip hand. Any injury to the lower trunk results in Klumpke's giant palsy, and this results in the Horner syndrome, which involves the lesion at the T1 level. And these are the 5 components of Horner syndrome: ptosis, anhidrosis, enophthalmos, meiosis, loss of ciliospinal reflex.